Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for July 21st. Let's jump right into our charts and take a technical look at today's market action. First up, we got our October live cattle on the board. Today's action across this cattle market was fairly uneventful. We did see decent swings both directions. This market opening higher, seen a brief rally attempt up there towards 224.5 today, eventually selling off back down towards 222 before finishing the day basically unchanged. Slightly off of yesterday's closing price, but pretty uneventful day here, just seeing a swing both ways. This market has hit some overextended territory to the downside. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a relief rally continue to follow through back up here in the mid 220s. Plenty of resistance overhead. Each of our averages here is going to offer some resistance if we do get back up into this area between 229 and 33. Look for those sellers to get active once again if this market continues to pull back up here into the high 220s. Sellers are in control here, looking like we got a downtrend shaping up, technically speaking, for this October live contract. Look for any rallies to be sold into. This market should see some more downside here in the days to come. Just look for this market to be pretty choppy here, and good time to be defensive and raise a little cash while this market tries to sort this thing out. Will be better days to trade this thing. In the meantime, steer clear of this live cattle market while it tries to find its footing. Next up, we got our September feeders on the board. Similar action here today. Prices opening up with a brief rally attempt, rallying up there towards 348, pulling back low of the day at 343. Just a pretty back and forth day here in this feeder market as well, finishing off of yesterday's highs just a little bit. This market still trying to gather up some support down here in these range lows. We can see this thing split into quarters. 335 to 45 here is offering some decent support all year long. We'll need to make sure that those bulls can continue to defend this area. Pretty blurry line here at the moment. Lots of uneven highs here, or excuse me, lows at the moment. Just need to make sure that these bulls are able to defend this 337 all the way down to 333. As long as they're able to do that, we should see this feeder market remain range bound. Look for this thing to keep on pushing back up against the 350s. We'll have to see what kind of response we get at these averages. All year long so far, we really haven't had much respect for them in this feeder market, so look for that kind of choppy range bound action continue here as well. Next up, December corn futures on the board. Today we did see this market rallying back up, getting a close back above 475, looking like we could see a little bit more upside for this corn market. Not expecting any major breakouts, but looking like this thing could test some of these ranges we traded around here back this spring. We did see this market bouncing around for this December contract between about 475 and $5. Wouldn't be surprised to see some more choppy volatile action up here. This market doesn't seem like it's super directionally inclined at the moment, so look for this market just to keep seeing some big daily swings. This market does remain pretty comfortable here around $4.50. Wouldn't be surprised to see this thing hang around in the area, but we'll have to wait and see. We did get a nice strong close above last week's high, so that's good news for the bulls. Bulls should try and make a rally up here towards $5, but looking like we probably have plenty of supply up here to keep this market capped. Probably not going to see much upside from here. Look for this corn market to remain choppy here as well. Next up, crude prices continuing to rally here today, pushing back up against yesterday's high, and so far getting a nice little rally here in the evening session as well. Trading back above $85. We are coming up here on this downtrend line. Look for some resistance up here in the mid 80s. Lots of these prior lows that were acting as support back here throughout March, April, and May. Should offer some decent resistance. Prior support should act as resistance here. Look for the sellers to start to step in. If we do continue to see some sort of escalation or people talking, we could see some continued volatility or see a couple spikes up here towards $90. But we should see if these bears can make a stand up here. And if we do get a breakout of this trend line, look for this thing to snap back up here towards 90 to $100. Next up, equity markets getting a nice rally here today. Good participation across the board from each indexes here. Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, all of them seeing some good bids today. Good support in all the right areas. NASDAQ getting back above that 50 at the close, finding some good support over the last couple of days down here near this June low. The S&P seeing a nice rally here as well. Not getting above yesterday's high, but seeing a nice push back up there towards that 20-day moving average. This market's been pretty comfortable here between 75 and 7,600. We continue to see these higher lows here at the moment. Look for this choppy action to continue. We are starting to get a little bit more participation from these big names, but we are awaiting a lot of earnings dates. Tomorrow after the close, we have earnings on Google and Tesla, so look for that to help these indexes one way or another. That should give them a little bit of a boost or a little bit of a drag. So we'll just have to wait and see how those earnings, what kind of reactions we get to those earnings. But this market has been consolidating nicely here after a really strong rally earlier this spring. Wouldn't be surprised to see this thing continue to consolidate as these mega caps build some nice bases here. As long as we can get a boost from those earnings reactions, we should see this uptrend get back on track, as these big pieces of the puzzle should start to push these things higher. That's all we got for tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Catch you guys tomorrow.